Hello everyone, and welcome to the Extreme Rules Premium Live event here in WWE 2K23 MyGM Mode. So, we got a couple promises we gotta live up to on this card. Shayna Baszler wants a match on this week's show. Asuka, we gotta give her that grudge match. I am uncertain if a triple threat will count. I have to assume that it would. And I'm going to go ahead and do it because that way we get that rivalry with Bayley still picking up as well. Brock Lesnar wants the grudge match with Dolph Ziggler, and he's going to get it. Brock Lesnar's getting a title shot on this week's episode. Raquel and Carmella, we can take care of that next week. Carmella expects to make an appearance. And of course, she's going to be in the main event. We're at the Extreme Rules event, so Extreme Rules matches are going to get us an extra bonus. So I think a good number of our matches on tonight's show are going to be that stipulation. But I wanted to do Steel Cage for Brock and Dolph because it has a chance to advance the rivalry. Plus, it's a match that we haven't done yet, so I thought that would be an alright call. Yeah, there's a couple ways that I could do things. I think, because if Noam Dar is not really going to be doing anything, I could do Sheamus versus Benjamin. I think that was actually my plan. So let's go ahead, get Sheamus versus Shelton. Intercontinental Championship is going to be on the line. And let's see, what kind of match should it be? Because they've both got not the highest amount of stamina. It's Extreme Rules. Let's at least make it a tables match. I feel like that's not too bad. I'm actually curious how much... Okay, so a Falls Count Anywhere match, it looks like is going to take about roughly 30 stamina. The cost did say it was very high, so that is good to keep in mind. We've got one more match that we need to book here. We could advance Raquel and Liv that way. That might actually be the way to go, because otherwise it's like we could do... You know what? Actually, if we put Jerry Hattrick in a match, we will achieve the goal. So, it's the mid card. It doesn't have to be great. So I think I'll go ahead and put Hattrick up against Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't even think it needs a stipulation. It's the middle of the card. Every other match, I think, is going to do bare minimum decent. So I think this is fine. And then we've got some promos to fill out. We got Cash Suplex in his last appearance. Might as well try to make us some money. We want to do a call-out promo. We'll have Liv call out Raquel, or if I rest Liv, if that's an option. I think I'll try to rest up Liv Morgan. Yeah, and then we could have... Noam Dar is not going to cut a great promo. Although I could have Raquel do the call-out and Liv do like a self promo maybe? Or charity promo. Let's try the charity promo, I guess. And we will have Gunther do a self promo. So we'll give Noam Dar the week off, since he doesn't really, his rival is a jobber and he doesn't have the highest promo skill in the world. So I feel like everything else here should be an alright show. So that gives us 2 Extreme Rules matches, a Steel Cage title match. We got 3 titles on the line. And we got our jobber booked, which is going to give us the commissioner goal. How are we doing in the power cards? It looks like we're going to have about 200,000 budget left that I haven't spent. Tornado Alley. 1 randomly booked tornado tag match will receive a higher than normal rating. I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. Veto Star? I don't think I'm in a position right now where I want to be throwing too much money out for the trying to be hostile towards the other shows. However, if they come after me, I will definitely answer back. We'll go ahead and get the Road Crew, which is for 10,000, so that should give our show quality a bit of a boost. It's going to be +1 morale for superstars with less than or equal to 2-star power. All right? There's no advertising or anything we can do. It's only 10,000, so honestly, I might just hold on to, the free advertising and the free crew booking until we get to, the higher levels. Although, I guess, it might also be good to hold on to it in the event that maybe our budget is a little low for that week and, you know, I can't afford the crew booking, but I want to book it, so that'll maybe be the call for that. Coast to coast GM interference, well, we're not doing that. Enhancement talent stars, I don't think that's a concern right now. Quick recovery could maybe work after this show. And health spa would recover 18 stamina. But yeah, again, I don't think these are things that we need to worry about on this show specifically. And what I also like about this is that we'll have Raquel and Liv, a level 4 rivalry that I can pay off in the next episode of SmackDown. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And I think another question I wanted to ask on this episode, I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing the simulations I've been doing up to this point, because I feel like MyGM is a lot more about just kind of like, you know, doing the GM mechanics and kind of in the menus. But if you, I know I've seen some other YouTubers where like once they get to the pay-per-views, or I said it again, premium live events, I'm never going to get it. What I see other YouTubers do is that they'll sometimes play the PLE matches, or, you know, a couple of them. So if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments, or if you'd prefer I stick to this style of presentation, that's also fine too. Just let me know what you'd like to see. But anyway, let's do it. Extreme Rules opening match, Steel Cage, Brock Lesnar versus Dolph Ziggler for the Universal Championship, and Brock Lesnar is the new Universal Champion. So Dolph Ziggler, his first title defense, and he's lost it. I guess that's Dolph Ziggler in a nutshell. But it got us 4 stars for an opener, pretty good. We got 1,700 cash, which is not a lot. Doesn't matter that his popularity dropped. He'll be gone anyway. Triple threat match in the mid-card, Shayna Baszler versus Asuka versus Bayley. And Asuka picks up the win over the tag team champions, and a 4-star match. Let's go. Raquel's promo does not advance the rivalry, so that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Maybe we can still do the submission match to resolve the rivalry even at level 3. I think I'm going to try it anyway, just to see. And yeah, we got this mid-card match, Jerry Hattrick versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It looks like that started a rivalry, which wasn't really what I was going for, but it's the middle of the show, you know. People get up, take a bathroom break, you know. Sometimes a match like that, you know, it serves a utility. We got 5,000 fans on the Liv Morgan charity promo. Intercontinental Championship tables match. It is Sheamus and Shelton Benjamin, and Shelton continues his undefeated streak. He's up to a level 3 rivalry with Sheamus and another 4-star match on this show. So we are killing it. +2 popularity for Gunther, and now Moment of Truth, main event, Carmella, Bianca Belair, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line, Extreme Rules, and Bianca gets it done. 4.5 stars, it's a classic. She retains her Women's Championship, concludes the feud with Carmella, and she will move on to fight another day as our champion. But now, Monday Night Raw, kicking off with another women's tag team match. It is Charlotte and Alexa Bliss against the team of Piper Niven and Zoe Stark. They retain the tag team gold, advance the rivalry, open up with a 4-star match. Ooh, Damian Priest got them 10,000 fans on the charity promo, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Backstage brawl, Montez Ford and Robert Roode. Let's take a look at how that goes. Robert Roode picks up the win, 2.5 stars, and they got a new rivalry. Ezekiel calls out Damian Priest, and that's a new rivalry they're going to be building. Nikki ASH, Rhea Ripley. That completes the rivalry. Okay, so that was a 3.5 star. Mid-card triple threat, Balor, Drew, and Riddle, and it's a victory for Drew McIntyre. That gets a 3-star match. And the main event, no title on the line. They're doing backstage brawl yet again. It's Rick Boogs taking on MVP, and the winner is MVP. That rivalry's still ongoing. Does get him 4 stars though, so they at least had a pretty decent show. NXT though, You know, NXT, I feel like it's like, you tried, give them like the little golf clap. We'll see, maybe at Extreme Rules, maybe they can get something done. I don't know about this card though, just looking at it. But let's go, Alba Fire, Gigi Dolan. Tables match, and it's a victory for Gigi Dolan. Only 2.5 stars. Oh boy. Bischoff, what are you doing, my man? Charity promo on the part of Cedric Alexander. They are a bit low on funds as well, so yeah, I don't know what to tell them. Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch one-on-one, and Nikki Bella picks up the win over the women's champion yet again. So you have to assume that she's going to get a shot at that women's championship at some point. That time it actually officially started the rivalry, so they're trying, they're working on it. Mid-card match, Ronda Rousey and Dana Brooke. No stipulation, and it's a victory for Ronda Rousey. That's 3.5 star, and I'm beginning to question, is this really like hard difficulty for the AI? It doesn't feel like it. Anyway, R-Truth, one-on-one with Ridge Holland. Again, no stipulation. This is Extreme Rules. I feel like they're not even trying. Cody Rhodes cuts a self-promo, continues to build himself up in the main event. NXT North American Championship on the line. It's Rey Mysterio versus Omos with a run-in from Commander Aziz. So does that mean Rey Mysterio just won? What? Okay. That got a 5-star match. And I guess Rey Mysterio is the new NXT North American Champion. I feel like that 5-star match kind of came out of nowhere. But good for them, NXT, they deserve a little something. We got amazing booking, though. I don't think that 5-star main event is necessarily going to save NXT from what was an alright PLE. Raw also got amazing booking. But, we're not going to know until we take a look at the results. How did we do? So that is 119 rating score. We got a fan change of plus 154,000. Unfortunately, though, we did lose a little bit of money on our budget, but I think that's okay. We got the next couple weeks. You want to deliver big at a pay-per-view. PLE. I'm never going to get it. You got to deliver big at the PLE, and I feel like we did that. So even if we lost a little bit of money, I'm pretty sure that fan change is going to give us a pretty decent lead. But let's see how Raw did. Ooh, plus 130,000. So we did get like a 24,000 advantage, but not quite the lead I would have been looking for, but I'll take it. Raw, on the other hand, they lost even more than we did in terms of their budget. NXT got a 105 plus 124,000, and they did profit a little bit as well. We got our Health Spa 3 card. We might need that this week. And yeah, okay, so we're not even quite 10,000 in the lead. Maybe I didn't do the math right on how much we were ahead of them, because I feel like we should be up higher, but that's okay. And NXT is almost like 100,000 fans behind us. So, yeah, they need to start changing something around. Eric Bischoff, might need to swap him out for a new GM potentially if this keeps up. But yeah, new Universal Champion in Brock Lesnar. That's pretty cool. And now we're on the road to Backlash. We're in Canada. Okay. Your show really topped the charts. How'd you manage to pull that off? I'm the best. It's that simple. I listen to my stars and spend my cash wisely. Is Eric Bischoff looking for tips from the SmackDown GM Tyler Breeze? I think we gotta be confident. I'm the best. It's that simple. Well, the numbers don't lie. You put on a good show, but that won't last forever. Make sure you're matching up superstars. Okay, yeah, I know that was a mismatch. It didn't cost us anything on the show. Hey Tyler, you've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. I'm ready to run a main event match. I think we can do that. I think that's possible. Oh, but wait, is that gonna be this week? Maybe... Might have just shot myself in the foot a little bit, but it's okay. I feel like I'm the fall guy every week at the moment. Whatever my next match is, I want to win. Okay, let's shake things up. After some premium live events, you'll be asked to choose a shake-up. Shake-ups modify your season in new and exciting ways. Gold tier shakeups don't appear as often, but they'll impact your season the most. Can activate instantly, last for a set number of shows or even the rest of the season. Okay, what do we got? Riding the coattails, if a legend wins a fatal 4-way match, the losers of the match gain 6 popularity. Okay, that would be 10 shows remaining. The silver one, gain 15,000 fans from shows where superstars are injured, and that would be seasonal. And then this one is instant. Double your current budget after your next show. Huh. You know, I feel like these are all good. I don't think our budget is particularly high, so I don't know if doubling it is necessarily what I'd want to do right now. If there's a chance that this shakeup could appear again, I think we could maybe get something out of that. Yeah, where superstars are injured. I don't know how often my superstars are going to get injured, but it could be a nice boost in the event that that happens, and it is seasonal. If a legend wins a fatal 4-way match, the losers of the match gain 6 popularity. So what I could do with this one, it only lasts for 10 shows, but if I sign a legend immediately and just keep putting them in fatal 4-ways, then that could honestly be like a lot of popularity for our superstars. I think I kind of want to try that one, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you know, I thought it over. I feel like silver would also be a pretty good one, but I think I'm gonna go with the legend shakeup, honestly. And then if I just sign one now, I can just put them in fatal 4-ways, even if they get into a rivalry, and it really can just boost everybody else on the roster. I think even just for 10 shows, I think that could be huge. Yeah, we promised Sheamus a main event match this week. Do not book your most popular giant. I feel like that has to be either Gunther or Raquel. Yeah, it's Gunther. Okay. But it depends. What is the cost? Another crew booking logistic? I don't know if that's necessarily necessary. What do we got? Contract negotiation, add 4 weeks, coast to coast, GM interference. Don't need that. Yeah, let's take a look at the legends. So, how would I want to do it? I could look for a female legend and try to elevate our women's division, or I could go for a male and try to elevate the men's roster. Well, see, yeah, if I book a giant, then that would immediately, or if I sign a giant, rather, that would immediately put us in a bit of a pickle. And I guess I could also look in terms of classes. Like, we got Ziggler and Lesnar, who are currently in a feud. Yeah, so who of the legends was available for the women? We're looking at Beth Phoenix, who is a bruiser, Trish, who is a fighter, and I'm surprised Trish's popularity is that low, honestly. Oh, Molly Holly is here, so I guess it didn't matter if I unlocked her or not. She's by default available in the draft class. That's cool. And then there is Nikki Bella, or Brie Bella, rather. You know, we could go straight for NXT, but I don't think I'm going to sign Brie. I don't think a specialist is necessarily what we're looking for. So I feel like the two options here are probably going to be Trish or Beth. It's just a matter of, do we want a fighter or a bruiser? You know, actually, Beth has a higher popularity and costs less. So if I wanted to go for a woman, I think I would go for Beth. In terms of the men, you know, there's The Rock, but he's a specialist. Goldberg, but we don't have a whole lot of fighters that would work with that. What else we got here? Vince McMahon. We could get Vince McMahon himself. 103,000. Vince is not worth that much. Come on. There's the Hurricane, although I don't think we have many giants to put him up against. Honestly, I feel like maybe Beth would be the best call here in terms of, like, you know, getting the most out of our investment. Yeah, and she is a bruiser, so we could put her up against... We've got Asuka, we've got Carmella. Yeah, we could potentially do, like, a Beth Phoenix-Carmella rivalry. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? That does drop our budget down by a significant chunk, but we don't have any unlockables, really, to go for immediately. So then I think that's obvious on the next show. We want to do some sort of Fatal 4-Way. We want Beth Phoenix to be in this match. You know, that's a big arrival. We'll throw Carmella in there. Maybe they can start a rivalry. And we could do Bayley and Asuka. We could do Liv and Raquel. Because they're pretty high popularity. So I think if we throw Liv and Raquel in here, we can potentially elevate them to level 4. And then also, because they are kind of the women with our lower popularity, assuming one of them doesn't win, then we could, you know, boost them up along with everybody else. I think that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at stamina. You know, I'm not sure. We could throw a stipulation in here. Maybe just like a table. I think it's better to just go normal, honestly. And that could maybe even be like the opener. So if we did that, and Sheamus wanted to be in the main event, so we'll do Sheamus and Shelton, level 3. Hold on, there was a submission match that I wanted to try. Maybe I forget who I was gonna try that on. It might have been Liv and Raquel, so I could actually do the, but the only thing I don't know, oh right, yeah, plus 1,000 fans, and resolves any rivalries, granting an additional plus 1,000 fans per rivalry level resolved. So this is level 3, so if it resolves a level 3 rivalry, we'll get 3,000 fans by default, and then do we also get plus 1,000 fans on top of that? And if we make it a title match, I think that I don't see why we shouldn't do that. I feel like that is, if we're gonna put Sheamus in the main event, I feel like that's the way to do it. And, you know, we could maybe get away with not booking Gunther this week. Yeah, and if we book the Fleet Center, you know, we got our Maximum Arena. We've already got the optional goal. Oh, I think this could be a pretty good week. We just gotta be careful with the budget, but I think we can do this. How are we doing on our trophies? Complete 5 challenges this season, so we haven't completed anything new. 8 shows with a call-out promo. What are we at right now? I mean, we're pretty close. That's maybe like 6 or 7. Oh, I mean, it's not 7. It's maybe like 5 or 6 is more what I meant to say. Start 5 rivalries using interference. I've tried, so maybe this one will be a bit tougher than I was expecting. Iron Man. Did we not do one of those? No, it was a backstage brawl, so I guess I haven't done the Iron Man. You see, when I did the other recording, I did do an Iron Man match, and so I guess I got confused. Spend 700k or more on promos. We're already like about halfway there. Book 8 tables matches. Okay. Book 10 tag team matches. 5 Falls Count Anywhere matches. I think we're doing pretty well, considering we're like only a fifth of the way through. And like looking at our chart. Oh, this is budget. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because we spent a good bit of money, so we are no longer at the upper echelon. But I'm really curious for how this next week's SmackDown is gonna go. And yeah, we still have a bit of a lead over Raw, so we're doing all right. And yeah, I think that is where I'm gonna go ahead and end off today's episode. I don't know if it's like an average episode or if it's a bit shorter. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think I should do for PLEs, if you think I should go ahead and try to like play the matches, or if you'd rather that I just keep doing the format as I am now, and you know, I'll go from there. I'll whatever the feedback is. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.